In Austin, I'm Quita Culpepper. Police have released new video of the moment officers shot and killed a burglary suspect in South Austin last Thursday. APD Chief Lisa Davis identified that suspect as Raymond Lee Howard. DPS records show he'd been convicted on burglary charges out of the Houston area in the past. Here's Kelsey Sanchez.
On August 28th, tense moments inside a business off West Slaughter Lane in South Austin.
On the ground! On the ground!
Body camera video released Tuesday shows detectives coming face to face with Raymond Lee Howard in the hat and white shirt inside a sandwich shop. Seconds later, a customer next to Howard, Fernando Martinez, takes him down.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun!
We've paused the video as one gunshot went off and officers opened fire. Howard died at the scene, and Martinez says he was shot in the shoulder and another bullet grazed him.
I want to thank my family that has been with me through this time, everyone involved in this incident. As mentioned earlier, acted swiftly, and that allowed me to be home safely.
KVUE spoke exclusively to Martinez Monday night. He said he reacted quickly for the safety of others.
I had my body basically halfway at the counter, halfway there, but essentially in a corner with no exit or place to duck or hide. And he was within arm's length.
Chief Lisa Davis says this all started after Howard was tied to a string of home burglaries and home invasions in Buda and South Austin last month. Davis says he stole several items, including a firearm, which led to detectives tracking him down at the sandwich shop.
This was an undercover operation where they were attempting to buy some stolen goods that he had in his possession.
Get on the ground!
While this was not the outcome police wanted, Davis and Martinez say they're grateful no one else was hurt.
When you think about what could have been here, it can be a lot more tragic than what it already was.
Austin police say a 32-year-old man is dead and 3 others are in the hospital after suspected drug overdoses at a 6th Street bar. Officers responded to Buckshot Bar early Tuesday morning, and when they arrived, officers found multiple people in need of medical attention. Department leaders say officers administered Narcan to 5 people. 4 of them were taken to the hospital, where 1 died. It's still not clear whether those people worked at the bar or were patrons. Austin Police and the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission are investigating. A lawsuit challenging the ballot language in Austin's upcoming tax rate election is heading to the Texas Supreme Court. City Council called the election to help fund key services and close a $33 million budget shortfall. Adam Bennett shows us why the plaintiff argues the proposed ballot language is misleading.
Since the tax rate the city wants is higher than what the state allows, voters must sign off. A state appeals court dismissed this lawsuit. Now the state's highest court will have the final say. Like any city in the world, Austin has its challenges: improving public safety, funding parks, and reducing homelessness while increasing affordability.
The budget is approved on all 3 readings.
All challenges City Council hopes to address with a tax rate increase election they approved in August. If approved by voters in November, the average homeowner would pay about $25 more per month in city property taxes. Austinite and former mayoral candidate Jeffrey Bowen later challenged the move in court.
He's very concerned about affordability.
Bill Elshire is Bowen's lawyer. He argues the proposed ballot language is misleading for 2 reasons.
But then they say, and provide for other general fund maintenance.
First, vagueness.
Even those who support the spending that's being advertised, like for homelessness, they've got no guarantee that that's the way this is going to be used now or in the future. Then it goes on to say, well, and for fiscal year 25-26.
Second, only mentioning the upcoming year.
That tax rate increase is baked in, and it'll be in the next year, and the next year, and the next year.
In a statement to KVUE, Mayor Kirk Watson said, quote, "The city of Austin is confident the ballot language is appropriate and meets all legal requirements. We also have confidence in the court system and will respond in that venue." Elshire says the Texas Supreme Court cannot end the election, but it can invalidate the current proposed ballot language as voters decide how much more they'll spend. while both sides sound the alarm on affordability. Adam Bennett, KVUE News.
The Texas House is debating a bill to create tougher penalties for lawmakers who break quorum in the future. Dozens of Texas House Democrats left the state for 2 weeks last month to try and block a vote on a new congressional map favoring Republicans. House Bill 18 would ban lawmakers who are out of the state breaking quorum from accepting political donations that are more than the amount of money they get each day from the state. The bill also bans absent lawmakers from using political funds for travel, food, or lodging during a quorum break. Violators would be fined up to $5,000 per donation or expenditure. The City of Austin's Pension Review Board says that the Austin Fire Department's new payment plan now complies with state law. Jessica Cha shows us how this will support retired first responders for years to come.
Being an Austin firefighter means giving it your all.
Going inside temperatures that are close to 1,000 degrees, carrying 100 pounds of equipment.
Even if it ends up taking a lot of you.
You don't leave this job without a bad back, bad ears, and a couple other joints. You just don't.
Bob Nix, president of the Austin Firefighters Union, says he's had 2 bad hips and hearing loss after 37 years of service himself. So he was happy to hear the city of Austin is making changes to make sure retired first responders are supported for years to come.
You simply cannot sacrifice yourself that much if you're not going to be taken care of at the end. And so the pension system helps do that.
We now have an actuarially sound fund, and our firefighters that retire and come to work for us and then later retire, they're going to be protected.
In late August, the city's Pension Review Board determined that the Austin Firefighter Retirement Fund plan is in compliance with state law. But 2 years ago, it wasn't, according to Mayor Kirk Watson, who also serves on AFD's Retirement Fund Board.
We didn't have enough funding in order to be able to pay that, all those obligations. So we had to come up with a different program and different plan.
If they didn't come up with a new plan, state lawmakers would step in and make a different plan for them. So the city, AFD's union, and the pension board got to work.
Come January 1 of next year, there will be a different tier of retirement benefits.
Nick says it's one of the biggest changes. Someone in the second tier would have to work 10% longer to get the same benefit.
I felt like, although we didn't get everything we thought we were entitled, I think it was a good deal in the end.
And House Bill 2802, which became state law in June, codifies the city's plan.
They can spend their last years not worrying about the finances that maybe they would have had to otherwise.
So Austin firefighters can keep giving it their all and be supported in the future. In Austin, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.
And those are the headlines happening in Austin. I'm Quita Culpepper.